Hey, hi. So this is about the show that I have completed and watched all of the episodes and the seasons. So the show is Modern Family. It is the American TV drama show, and it is widely popular among Gen Z and the generations before us. And it's very kind of a funny drama. uh, Too many dramatical things, too many great things. Uh, when I first started that kind of a series or that kind of a Modern Family, uh, I was not great and English thing, kind of a language. So I searched like what are the things that I have to do to improve my English communications or the English language. So this is that you have to first of all uh, write some kind of things in English, write anything. You have to listen some kind of things in English, watch movies or shows. And I thought, okay, I started to watch Hollywood movies, but the language they were using in those movies were very, very difficult for me to grasp. And by later, I discovered that that language was is kind of a C2 English level. There's a level in English. Uh, F1 A2 for beginners, B1 B2 for the intermediate, and the C1 C2 for the extremely I would say very good at English, who is native or who is foreigner, like those English persons. So uh, so I started watching Modern Family. So I first of all I was searching around the webs, like what are the shows that I should have to watch or what are the movies. So when I choose the movie, I thought it and when I watched some movies, I felt very horrible that okay, I can see the movies, I can understand what's going on, what's the plot, who's the villain, who's the hero. The problem with the movies is those languages they were using were very hard. So I thought, instead of using movies, I can watch any kind of a series, and I end up suffering with the Modern Family. So I end up with the Modern Family, and at first it seems like very hard for anyone because there is 11 seasons in those kinds of things. So at first you would like, okay, this is too many to end up. But I thought that okay, the ratings are also great, and the critics are also great for these kind of a things. So i I went to watch that kind of a thing, and I watched the first episode, and it was hilarious with the great jokes. At first, I did catch all of the things. I need to some subtitles to capture like those were the American accents, and they were very fast, very fast. They were speaking very fast, and like every minute of the Modern Family has 20 minutes, except the last one because last one was the final. So they have around 50 minutes of that episode. So that was some other part, but most of the episode or the 99.99% of the episode is around 20 minutes. And uh, so uh, and in 20 minutes they speak a lot, like they are around three four around 12 or 13 characters in that series. And in every episode everybody has the chance to speak, like there is a scene of this family, and like there are three families of that series, and every person of that family speaks in every episodes. So uh, like there are too many words going around in that episode. So it's very great for my English also. And uh, and the episode were great, like very great for me. Like I didn't get bored anytime. I used to watch sometimes I used to watch 5 episodes a day. Like for who watch a lot of TV series, it is very less number, but for whom who watch series at a regular basis, it is not very much, it's the normal thing. And like I did the thing. And uh, I remember that all the like in the internet, everybody talks about that Modern Family. That every single bit of that Modern Family, every character, every casting of the Modern Family was great, and nobody in the internet ever told me, or I have never seen any kind of a wrong critics of the Modern Family. So it was great, and it was a kind of a great experience of that kind of a series that I have ever watched in my entire life. I'm not like I'm not sure that I'm going to ever watch that kind of a series ever in my life. There's the thing. And if I have to tell you that the most great episode of that Modern Family, so the most great episode was around season 6 or season 7, when they have some kind of a chat with digital cameras. So in that episode, they didn't use any kind of a set. They use the webcams, like how we talk about in the voice video calls. So there's a whole family in the video calls, and in 20 minutes they are talking to each other in that video call. Nobody and no any single scene of any sets has represented in that episode. So that was my favorite episode, because uh, it's very hard to do all of the laughable things, do all of the great things at a single episode without taking any kind of a scene, any kind of a background, which is some use cities, some use some kind of house. They just use the screen, like how we talk to our friends, to the families, and that was great. I don't have any words, uh, or might be I have the words, but I don't have the potential right now to describe those kind of series. But I think yeah, that was some kind of experience that everyone has to have this thing.